Today we have new information about Mavuika, the most anticipated character in the entire community. Genshin NATLAN Impact Top 20. This is going to be the last video I make until we have information. Character solid, as there is exactly 1 month left for the beta of board. 5:30 and let's have the real Archon take it. But until then, new information has come out. That tells us that Mavuika can break and rescue old supports and maybe some carries.
Okay. Nice.
Until I get to 5.2 and I get map, it's a little empty version, but anyway, the community continues to support and endure the creators, and we go with this new information. Mad at Mavuika data. Well, first of all, let me in the comments what you think if I tell you they're going to try to make a stand, not only surely one again, of Genshin's best characters, but this isn't an exaggerated thing either, but it's part of it. The power creep to sell. But the current idea in the sketches of the development of Hoi overseas is that it revives and that it gives a new potential to many ancient characters through too. This is the new information that Mavuika has. First of all, there is also new information about what it is like as a saddle, and above all, let's remember what at least we can speculate, and people are pretty sure it can come. And it's basically a 5-star Xiangling, in theory, and it can be PS and I wash. The gamesandchill can only say that Mavuika, it's Xiangling Pinky, and what we do know minimally apart from this is that, of course, is going to be the best alternative and the best support for Mualani today is played with Xiangling, and the best alternative and support for Kinich today is played with Xiangling. A power creep to the Raiden national team, which has already been power creeped, adding this bonus to the Kishia, Electro and Overload reactions that is already a safe and fixed thing for 5.2, and that we finally know. For all the Archondes, you will have cooldown of 15 seconds to upgrade to Xiangling, who is 20. That your pyro source is possibly with the elementary, and not with the ulti to improve Xiangling, and that generates more particles than Xiangling outside the field. And here comes the point that will apply little less than Xiangling, because this would enable us to more solid combos with Kinich and E. Specifically, some other teams apart from Xiangling has applied much pyro to level and balance their vaporizations because it is very strong, because basically Mavuika with this application little less pyro allows us to generate new equipment with more total damage. Now, what is the new information? Fels alone. Yes, you need to make a reminder to set up and know what? Information so far with Mavuika. The new, ladies and gentlemen, Mavuika is said to be apart from the theme of the bike, which I think we all already have very clear. It turns out that it can encompass all the current mounts we would know up to 5.3 in NATLAN. Let us remember that in NATLAN, we have 3 tribes and 3 mounts in 5 and 5.1. In 5.2, we have already told in 5.1 that there will be 2 more that are the tribe of Chaska and the tribe of Ororon. There are already leaks and gameplay of this. That I recommend you go to see him Discord reacting live. We have reacted a couple of times and you already know because they're leakless from the 5.2 mounts. Both the Kukuzor is called, which is like the little bird of the tribe of Chaska, like a bat of the tribe. Ororon, that basically helps you planning, and Chaska's bird, what it does is fly, in very efficient and very fluid way. It is said that Mavuika is being programmed to have some sort of mount mode that you can alternate between what you prefer, although climbing like the tribe of the Echo Bastards, i.e. the Geo tribe, while balancing you as the tribe of the Kinich, i.e. to make it Spider-Man, whether to go for the water quietly or alternatively, some flight and planning options as you have. and we will come the tribe of Chaska and Ororan in the fee. 5.2 and a tribe would be missing by then, which is Jansons, which is the Electro, and we don't know. The thing is that Mavuika is supposed to encompass all the mounts and point. I'm not going to turn it around anymore because content creators are usually given good. Well, the latest information says apart from this that they are working on, or give us that basically apart from doing all of this above, make it Xiangling's power grip. 5 stars. In theory, it is being considered that Mavuika activates the state of Noctambula Blessing to all members of the team. This would make it easier to accumulate specifically Morlani and Kinnick. The passives are the talents that the more burst Noctambul or more damage they can do. In the Orndisiana case of Morlani accumulate up to 3 loads, and today it is not possible to activate 3 loads in a natural rotation to maximize the damage of your ulti. In the case of Kinnick has 2 loads for each gunpowder, but you can make 10 cannon pumps per rotation, and each load is independent, with which Kinnick could accumulate up to 10 loads per rotation, which today it just accumulates 2 or 3 doing weird things, so it says that all the characters are going to win. They can see benefits, but that all the characters of NATLAN can enter the state. NATLAN's set could activate all the supports of the game. Number 1. I'll make a separate video if this is confirmed when the beta comes out. 5 theory of which support could be improved with this set and which could not. Because maybe you're interested. Combine a Bennett Nobleza with another support that carries this set and does not always lead, for example, to Bennett with this set, because I already see people saying it's better than Nobility. And number 2, it's true that today stands that are not bad at all. Imagine Chebros in overload teams that instead of putting a Nobleza, or that you can put in Nobility to another character, or that good 20% attack is not much either. Put this set that gives you, because 40% elementary damage to the whole team, because Chebros specifically is a character of a single reaction would allow you to activate this set 40% to the entire team to the Electros and Pyros. It is an example of the theme of Chebros, but could be applied to more characters that could come. Well, since before many characters were only strong by the green shadow and dot like Thea, let's hope in general because they activate it. But to this day we can between quotation marks to activate this. Set with most game supports could be an interesting goal change, and many ancient characters like supports that already do a couple of decent things but not so useful. If we add this set can become very useful. Second point to go with CISO and Air. The grain is said because this activating Noctambulism would activate the set of support Su. Carries in the field if you lose Noctambulism points. It's not the same to go into a blessing state. Noctambula die losing points to lose points. You have to earn them, and to earn them there are passive like Mualani and Kinich, who have the bar that win them and lose them according to what they do. Mualani. For example, you know that according to active you are 60 and it goes down, and if you collect the fish you go back up. What hits and so on if you enter the area wins points, and when you fill the bar you throw a gun, and you lose them, and that's where you win the odds. That's why Kinnish is throwing a gun, then the ulti and another gunboat, so you don't throw the ulti at first the rotation to activate the cow. It is also said that Mavuika may also give you a certain number of points of Noctambulism to the whole team as an attack bufo like Bennett does to the whole team, but Mavuika is going to make the whole team have a number of Noctambulism points like attack bufo, and that over time or amount of hits these points go down what we would allow number 1 as a global bufo to the entire normal attack team is an Archont as well. That Nahida Bufa, the Mastery, and Furina Bufa, the damage inflicted by the team, and Raiden Bufa, the damage of the team's ultis, because Mavuika will have to have some mechanics to blow the team's attack already. Now the Pyro goes with attack, the Pyro consonant attacks, the Pyro characters almost all go with attack. Alekino to more attack, more damage from normal attacks, Bennett Bufa, the attack if Anglin Bufa the attack, with the Guoba Pyro attack, easy attack. And this mechanics that is being said to do. Losing noctambulism points to the whole team is also a kind of metaphor of mechanics. Of Furina with losing life and the Ghost Hunter, only that this set 15 years inflicted 40 of probability is better than the Ghost Hunter, and maybe many carries of the game than by good set that you have does not exceed the set of Obsidian, that is the set of NATLAN, that is here on screen. Because they can improve as old characters or carries with this set, and with a team with Mavuika can give a new roof damage and completely change the whole goal of Genshin Impact. This is the video there, I leave the bombita, and this is what is being talked carefully, because until Mavuika comes out, let's say definitive in beta the 5.3 within a month, this is the latest video of Mavuika, and these are just speculations but are interesting and are news. And they are sources that luckily have always brought us enough good news and that can change, so very careful, and that's why I say it at the beginning. I say it in the end are all X and speculations, but it fits pretty well with what might come in. And if it were something like that, it would be very positive for the community little more to leave a good like, a good use of Bennett's. Subscribe if you leave a good comment for algorithm. Someone will say, fill those hairs today. I don't comb my hair, what happens, the hairs are like this because I feel like it. As I said, thank you for everything. The support, for the affection, like, subscribe with bell for all the comments, for everything that you do on all social networks of the channel. Care a lot. To have very good day. See you in the next video. Bye.